Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host, Pete O'Shea.
I'm a little teensy-weensy, little bit cranky tonight. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be straight with y'all. Because I am on a diet. How many of y'all on a diet? How many's on a diet? Okay? I'm on a diet. I want a piece of cheesecake so bad right now. Does anybody, ma'am, if you got a piece of cheesecake I could borrow? I want one so bad. Okay? It's really what it all came down to is I went to the doctor and I took the blood test and I failed all of them. Okay? I probably should have studied first. I also probably shouldn't have gone to Arby's on the way to the blood test. They told me that wasn't a good idea. I didn't know. Okay? So I said, all right, after I saw that, I've got to go on the diet. And so I did. Now it is the craziest diet I've ever seen. For dessert the other night, I was allowed to have 10 to 12 grapes. 10 to 12 grapes. And my lovely wife, who loves me so much, is sitting there counting. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm like, could you just give me a bunch of grapes, please? 5, 6, 7. She gets to 11 and she stops. I go, what's that? It said 10 to 12. Right down the middle, 11 grapes. Don't be greedy. 11's fine. That's all you need. 11 grapes, that's what I have for dessert. That didn't fill one cavity in my tooth. So I go and I weigh myself every day. I got on the scale this morning and the scale said, will one of you please get off? Then I got me one of them exercise bikes. You know, I'm going to get myself in shape. I got me an exercise bike. First day I ride it, I got a flat tire. So I called AAA. Guy shows up at my house. He says, what do you want from me? It's an exercise bike. I said, could you at least tow me into the kitchen? I'm hungry. All right. All right, y'all, you're gonna like this one. Ready? All right, here we go now. Ready? Whoa, whoa. Okay. All right, ready? Welcome to the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade! I should have done that joke first, huh? That hurt, though. Is there a doctor in the house? I pulled something for sure. I look just like him, too, right? Like one of them floats? That's right. And I gave it all up, everything I had. I gave up my house. Well, actually, the bank came and took it, but that's a whole nother story. Gave up the swimming pool and the hot tub and the fancy wardrobe. I know you're looking at me going, no. Gave it all up to serve the Lord. But I kept the convertible. No, I could do the work of the Lord faster that way, see. I can get out there and do more for the Lord. So and I do my radio show every day, and my parents live in Boca Raton, Florida. They're still with us, God bless them both. And I told them that they can go to the internet and listen to my show. Okay? And my dad calls me up about a couple of days after I told him this, and he says to me, I don't want to tell her anything, Pete. He said, I'm listening to the show every day, but your mother, she's not listening. So I decide that afternoon when I'm on the air, I'm going to call Mom and find out what's going on during the show. That was a very big mistake. I call her up, I get her on the air. We let her know, too, she's coming on the air, so it's not like she didn't know. And I said, Ma, Daddy says that you're not listening to the show when I'm on the air. What's up with that? You know what she said to me? Walker, Texas Rangers on at the same time, and I'm not missing an episode. At that point, I turned into an 11-year-old. But, Mommy, I'm your son, not Chuck Norris. What are you talking about? And she says to me, can you round kick? I said, Ma, you know me my whole life. You know I can't round kick. Well, he can round kick, and when he does, the hat doesn't even move, and he doesn't sweat, and he spins all the way around, and it's very captivating. In fact, he's doing it now. Why are you bothering me? And she hangs up on me on the air. Right in the middle of the show. So we get to the news break, and I call her back. I said, Ma, you know you were on the air. Why'd you hang up on me for? She said, he's still kicking. Why are you bothering me? And she hangs up again. God bless them, though. My parents sit in Boca Raton, and they argue about which one of them is sicker than the other. No, they do. They sit there and they weigh their bag o' pills, as they call it. And they fight back and forth, and they catch each other's things, whatever each other has. The one catches something, the other one goes right on WebMD and comes back. I got the same symptoms. I got pain right here. It's itching. And so I was there at their house, and again, this goes back and forth, back and forth. That's all they do. They fight. Remember the Costanzas on Seinfeld? That's what my parents have turned into. Fighting about which one of them is sicker. I'm there at their house, and my father gets a phone call from the doctor. He answers the phone, and I hear him. He's starting to get very excited. He's going, yeah, okay, all right, okay, yeah, okay, good, great. Okay, thanks, Doc, bye. Hangs up the phone. He turns around. He goes, I got you this time, Elaine. You're not catching this one. I got an enlarged prostate. You ain't even got the right plumbing for that. I win. I'm the sickest. I said, Dad, you hear yourself? That's so crazy. You're happy you're sicker than Mommy. He says, I win.